Good evening, viewers. We welcome you once again to today's edition of the news. Here are the top stories of today. Prime Minister Narendra Modi distributes over 71,000 appointment letters to newly appointed recruits as part of Rozgar Mela. In Meghalaya, Union Minister Kamlesh Paswan hands over 124 appointment letters to recruits in Shillong. Northeast weather condition delay progress of PMGSY project in region, says Union Minister Kamlesh Paswan. Meghalaya BJP jumps into ADC poll fray to contest in 5 to 10 seats in KH-ADC. And Juwai Presbyterian Church hosts Christmas Carol. Event sees participation of leaders, parents, youth and children. The news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today said that around 10 lakh government jobs have been provided to the youth of the country in the last 1.5 years. Mr. Modi said this while distributing more than 71,000 appointment letters to newly appointed recruits through video conferencing. He said these jobs are being provided with complete transparency and the recruits are serving the nation with dedication and integrity.
देश में न केवल लाखों युवाओं को सरकारी नौकरियां मिल रही हैं, बल्कि ये नौकरियां पूरी ईमानदारी और पारदर्शिता के साथ दी जा रही हैं।
Meanwhile, in Shillong, Union Minister of State for Rural Development Kamlesh Paswan handed over appointment letters as part of Rozgar Mela to 124 newly appointed recruits at a function held at the auditorium in Negrims on Monday. Out of the 207 newly appointment in Meghalaya, 45 are from the BSF, 13 from the CRPF, 39 from Negrims, 1 from Railways, 2 from State Bank of India, 9 from Indo-Tibetan Border Police and 9 from SSB. Speaking to reporters, Paswan stated that Prime Minister had committed to empower the youth and be part of the journey of the nation's growth.
देखिए, आज तो मैं 124 लोगों को बधाई देना चाहता हूं कि जो भारत सरकार की जो विभिन्न पदों पर इन लोगों की जो नियुक्ति हुई है, 124 लोगों को उनके उज्जवल भविष्य की कामना करता हूं। और आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी ने सरकार की सभी योजनाओं में कि हमारा युवा कैसे संगठित हो, कैसे स्वावलंबी बने, उसको कैसे हम मजबूत करें, ऐसे तमाम योजनाओं के मार्फत स्टार्टअप इन इंडिया, मेक इन इंडिया, कौशल किसान योजना के अंतर्गत हम लोग ऐसे बहुत सारे रोजगार को सृजित कर रहे हैं जिससे उनके उज्जवल भविष्य में काम आ सके।
Union Minister of State for Rural Development Kamlesh Paswan attributed the slow pace of the implementation and progress of PMGSY project in the northeast to the region's challenging weather conditions. Talking to reporters in Shillong on Monday, Paswan said that the working period in the region is only around 5 to 6 months. However, Paswan assured that they will make an effort to complete the projects in the northeastern region by March 2025, which will be held improve the road connectivity in the region.
देखिए, PMGSY सड़क हमारे नॉर्थ ईस्ट में काम तो बहुत अच्छा कर रही है, लेकिन समस्या सबसे बड़ी आती है कि हमारे पास सिर्फ 5 से 6 महीने काम करने का समय होता है, क्योंकि क्लाइमेट का एक बहुत बड़ा इशू है। यहाँ पर हम लोग जब भी बैठक लेते हैं या हम प्रगति रिपोर्ट लेते हैं तो जो 5 महीने का है, तो इसकी वजह से हमारी सड़कें जो है, जो हमने डेडलाइन दे रखा है, वो पूरा नहीं हो पाता है। लेकिन हम उम्मीद करते हैं कि आने वाले 25 मार्च तक 2025 तक हम लोगों ने डेडलाइन दिया है कि चाहे नॉर्थ ईस्ट की जितनी भी सड़कें उसको किसी भी तरह उसको हम लोग पूरा करें।
The Meghalaya BJP has decided to contest the upcoming KH-ADC election. Informing this today, BJP spokesperson M. Kharkrang said that the party has already invited application from interested candidates. According to Kharkrang, the BJP has to contest the election for its survival as party workers and leaders have to keep intact. He further informed that the party is looking to contest in at least 5 to 10 seats.
The party president has called for the applications from aspiring candidates, and the last date has been fixed as 30th December. And the applications are to be submitted to the respective district presidents, and it will be based on the recommendation of the district president, and subsequently it will go to the election committee at the state level, and ultimately then will be decided.
Meanwhile, the Meghalaya BJP has slammed the Shillong Smart City project, saying Shillong is becoming an unlivable city. BJP spokesperson M. Kharkrang said that the Shillong Smart City exists only in hoardings, whereas there is hardly any space for pedestrians to walk. Furthermore, Kharkrang said that even the newly built roads are being immediately occupied by hawkers, while government does not intervene at the initial stages to remove them.
It's sad to say, but I don't see anything smart about Shillong. I don't see anything smart. And of course, the only things we see smart is that the billboards that we see around the city. I can say that Shillong is no longer a livable city. Way to Nigrams, all the footpaths are filled in with hawkers. Now, if the government is not acting at the initial stage, then when do you expect that the government will act? Now, you act after 2-3 years when these people have laid claim to the land or to that place. Now, that means we don't have any futuristic plans for our city. I'm sorry.
Accentuate Makeup and Hair Academy organized its certification ceremony to felicitate the students who have completed their professional makeup and hairstyling course. Additional Deputy Commissioner Shanborlang Warjuri attended the event as a chief guest. Warjuri handed over the certificates to the first batch of the 7 students. Talking to reporters, founder of the academy, Badap Nyota, said he is happy to be able to come back to Shillong to teach, while hoping that more students will join the professional course.
Nakuha ay bawang pai baksiyang man sedang mang nang ne bang pi malai ki kena jingkai kena ang ne e bakla yo sabar e be bring dengan ban yo dengan saka. And I'm very happy back here to teach people here in Shillong, and I'm looking forward that I'll have more students to join in the days to come.
Despite threats by the Hindu organization known as Kutumba Suraksha Parishad to organize a protest in Bernihat on December 24th over the non-fulfillment of the demand to conduct religious rites at Maujambun Cave in Mawson Ram, the Riboy district authorities have assured strict measures to prevent activities that could disrupt public peace and harmony. Riboy Deputy Commissioner Abhilash Baranwal and Superintendent of Police V.S. Rathore emphasized that no protest or disruptive activity will be permitted, especially during the festive season of Christmas and New Year. The congregation of the Nongpok Presbyterian Church under the 12th Lingdok Pastorate of Riboy Shatay Presbytery witnessed the inauguration and dedication of the newly constructed church building with reverence and gratitude. The inauguration was held on Sunday. The ceremony began with hymns of praise, followed by a threefold procession around the church and the symbolic opening of the main entrance, leading into a public worship service. The Jawai Presbyterian Church hosted a Christmas carol today, organized by the Christmas Endeavour Society. Carolers walked the streets of Jawai amid spiritual and music fervor. The carol started from the church premises towards Yaumusiang Market before concluding back at the church. It featured participation of parents, youth and even children dressed up as angels and Santa Claus as sweets were distributed to onlookers. Continuing its charitable work for the poor people, the Ultimate Legend Bikers Association Maukarwat unit once again donated with blankets and essential commodities to 10 poor families from Tinnai village in southwest Khasi Hills district as part of the advanced Christmas celebration. As part of the program, a Christmas carol was also organized in the area, witnessing the participation of all Tulba members on their two-wheelers.
Ilo ilang ki jongi ba aseng ini kaseng radu kuswa arung dam sim ba balai kisi perseruai kapor bansu ya sang ma pia kumle kumtai sia sang la wi ceka sa kuai pat te karung lo katam sim ki ba kin don ta ka thong ba kin yo ban le ai ta ki breu ba don kam hok ya ki jingra wana long khne kan sa ru ngai ada ka long ki jing la banyarap dari benok senyang ya ki logi ba don kam hok.
The Muay Thai Association of Meghalaya warmly welcomed its fighters for bringing laurels to the state by emerging victorious in the National Federation Cup held in Agartala, Tripura from December 18 to December 21, 2024. Meghalaya secured the championship title with an impressive tally of 17 gold medals, 16 silver medals and 13 bronze medals, outshining all other competitors. Upon their return, the association held a felicitation ceremony at Umling Kadaj village near Nongpo to honor the fighters for their remarkable feats.
Ketika championship atau ketika Federation Cup ladon Meghalaya tuli ki state lawan Ciputa ketika championship pereng jong ketika jilakai pereng jilai sitom na kaliang jong ka Muay Thai Federation milayo ya ka champion team ketika championship bang dokumen hatu rata ba ni ba ka jing tibet ane ban ni iru ya jing improve jong ki na kaliang jong Meghalaya ni ai play na iwe piwe lai job akan ka jilakai Banglayo aru khanyo tuli gold medal, khanru tuli silver medal, Meghalaya tuli bronze medal.
Now for the weather report. First, let's take a look at the weather report in Tura. Minimum temperature 11 degrees Celsius, maximum temperature 25 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity is 48%. Forecast in Tura, dry weather is likely to occur at most places. Moving on to Shillong, minimum temperature 5.6 degrees Celsius, maximum temperature 17.4 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity is 63%, and the forecast in Shillong, dry weather is likely at most places. Meanwhile, in Joai, minimum temperature 4 degrees Celsius, maximum temperature 19 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity is 34%, and its forecast is dry weather is likely at most places. Before we wind up, let's have a look at headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi distributes over 71,000 appointment letters to newly appointed recruits as part of Rozgar Mela. Meghalaya Union Minister Kamlesh Paswan hands over 124 appointment letters to recruits in Shillong. Northeast weather conditions delay progress of PMGSY project in region, says Union Minister Kamlesh Paswan. Meghalaya BJP jumps into ADC poll fray to contest in 5 to 10 seats in KHADC. And Joai Presbyterian Church holds Christmas Carol. Event sees participation of elders, parents, youth and children. Well, viewers, that's all we have in today's edition of the news. Do join us again with more updates. Wishing you an advance Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good night.